Mira. As you can see today, it's going to be about Mario, and it came out actually in 1981 in a Donkey Kong game. So I will talk about Donkey Kong tomorrow, but today it's just going to be about Mario and what I know about the games and the movies and the series and so on. So without further ado, here we go. So first I will start with the movie because like that's no good. It has nothing to do with the source material, and you can go and watch it if you wanna have a good laugh about and having a great B movie to get yourself enjoyed and stuff like that. But the less that I talk about the movie, the better, I guess. So moving on to the cartoon series, like I remember watching this as a younger viewer, or how to say that, and growing up with Mario and all of the cartoons that were on Cartoon Network and stuff like that. I do remember having this from real life TV and into a cartoon. That was actually something that was pretty new at the time and stuff that we haven't seen before. And then, of course, there were all of the games. Like, I have only tried a couple of them. I have tried the one where you run and you are on a airship and you have to defeat Bowser and stuff like that. But in all of the games, you have to defeat Bowser. But yeah, uh, I really do like Mario games. It's one of the best games in this lifetime, or how to say that. So I will recommend really much that you go and you play this game for yourself. Like, play all of the original Marios until now. And I know like there's also Mario and Smash, and there's Mario Kart, and there's all of these different kinds of games, but I just really enjoyed the side scrolling that there were, like the old school Mario. And I'll show some gameplay from the original side scrolling Mario here. I also tried it on the further into my life. Like, I tried the one where you have to gather stars in the big castle, and you have to do it more. It was 3D and it was like really beautiful and all of this good stuff. Like, I just remember being like frustrated about like the difficult level of the later levels, because like it becomes really hard as well. But this is one of the games I actually think is possible to defeat. Not like one of the other games that I have talked before about. But I definitely are amazed about like the speed runs I have seen of Mario. I have seen a lot of those, and those are amazing. So I will recommend, if you're into speed runs or you like Mario, like go and check that out as well. I will maybe leave a link in the description down below, but I really enjoyed everything that has to do with Mario, the sound, the character and everything. Like, I know there has been a lot with the is Mario evil and stuff like that, but I don't think so. Like, I have met in real life Charles Martin. If you don't know who he is one of the ones that voices Mario on English. So like meeting him in J Popcorn was one of the things that actually changed my mind about Mario, and like changed my perspective of myself actually, and helped me onto what I wanted to be, and like believing in myself and coming further in my life. So he actually helped me a lot, and I was just there standing in line. So it was all like circumstance that made it so I could meet him in real life and actually say hi to him and get his autograph and make fan art, as you can see here. But I really do believe like he is the real life equivalent to Mario, or how to say that. So all of this with Mario being evil or have a sinister side, like I guess we all humans have that, but I really do feel like he looks a lot like Charles Martin in in real life. Maybe not physically, but his personality and stuff like that. Because yeah, that's just funny. Charles Martin also voices other characters, but this is the things that I know. Coming back to the game again, we all know how great it was to get, for example, the Tanuki suit and fly away, or get the fireballs and shooting them at your enemies, or jumping up high and jumping onto your Goombas and so on, and jumping on turtle shells so they could break the bricks and stuff like that. And breaking the bricks is also some of the things that I feel is really funny in the Mario universe. And I actually also seen some run throughs of the game where they're not taking any coins. And if I thought the speed runs were insane, like this is something I have never thought about could happen. Like, how could you complete the game without the coins? I was just amazed, and I was just like, okay, yeah, this is on a whole different level. And of course, there's the great boss battles with Bowser and all of the other guys. I especially love Bowser and the new Bowser, the thing that came out. Maybe I'll leave a link to that in the description as well down below. But I really do like Bowser as an enemy, and in the new one where he has the cap and can overtake stuff, I really do have a sympathy for Bowser, because like not only do Mario wanna marry Peach, but Bowser as well, and they get both rejected by Peach. So yeah, I I really did like the stories of the games and the gameplay, and like the story about the main characters and how they're going through their lives and stuff like that. And I know like there's also separate video games with Luigi's Mansion and stuff like that. That is also really great. But like I tendency to like Mario more. I know like that's really weird thing to actually sit and talk about here, but I just enjoyed everything that has to do with Mario. And I also seen cosplays that was really good of Mario at J PopCon, where I met Charles Martin. But actually that's all that I have to say about like that, so we don't get into that too much. But something that I didn't know, that there was actually a Broadway show or a musical with Mario. But of course, again, it's the same thing with the other thing. Like it's so big, so of course it has to have a musical. Of course it has to have like all of these different forms of games and fan art, and like conspiracies and all of this good stuff. But I really do enjoy like all of the good stuff that there is with Mario. And of course the small sounds and the bigger sounds, what's that called, the scores from Mario, is something that you get stuck in your brain. Like everybody can sing along with the intro melody almost to Mario. And also I remember having the sound from the show stuck in my brain, and like talking in the schoolyard with the others about like the Super Mario show and like the new games for. And I do remember we had we didn't have a Nintendo, we have a Sega Genesis. So like we had to I had to go and visit one of my friends to actually play Mario. So yeah, that was really great. But playing like on that was not something that I did a lot. So I have not tried a lot of Mario. Maybe I will try to download. I know there's different ROM hacks and ROMs for it. So maybe I will try to see if I can get a little bit of Mario going. So that's actually all. Do remember that inspiration is right around the corner. Do remember to take care of yourself and loved ones. And tomorrow it's going to be Donkey Kong. I hope that you enjoy these Magic Mirror episodes. And I know, like, this one was a little bit more focused on the voice actor Charles Martin and the video game than it was focused on the other things that there is, but there is just a lot with Mario. So without further ado, this is all that I have, and see you again tomorrow. Yeah, okay, bye.